Right, so caveat this video, I've just come off the beach. I've had one beer, and I was just saw the old town, started to walk up into the old town again. I need to head towards the station to catch the train. Found the lift that takes me up, which was cool. Got a bit lost and went off on a rant. I'm really going off on a bit of a political rant at the moment, so if you don't like politics, don't watch the video. But this is like a third video now. Just floating around some of the streets I didn't find before in the main old town of Torremolinos. So lots of stuff I saw that I didn't see before. So if you want to see some of that while I'm talking nonsense and going on with myself, check out the video. Why not? So I'm just going for a walking tour. The beach is directly in front of me. Point of reference would be, let's have a look. Cozy Inns here, I suppose, yeah. Or that's the street sign if you want to find out exactly where I am. It's there, and I've done the walk at the front. So I've done two videos. One this morning from the airport train station to Torremolinos. I'm walking down from the station in Torremolinos down to the beach. So that's video one. And then I went to one side of the strip, I suppose you'd call it, the main coastal road along the beachway. Walked all the way across until I virtually collapsed. And then I'm slowly making my way back now. So I think I've hit back into the old town again. I know I've not done this charming hostel. Yes, I think I've passed this before. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it the other way around now. It's definitely later, and I'm going to take a slightly different route. So I'm not filming exactly the same thing twice. So I'll walk down and now I'm going to walk up.
You alright?
Plan is to walk to back to the train station and maybe the centre lift access. I like it. That's gonna save me a lot of walking. Yeah, and then maybe go over to the next resort down on the train. Lifts here. It's gonna take us up. Wait for this one, yeah. 8 people maximum, so. And we have to pay. Yeah, we have to pay 50 cents, yeah. I'll pay 50 cents. I don't want to walk up. Here we go. Hello. Here we go. Let's get in this lift. Woo! It's too hot to be walking up all them steps, so this lift is going to be cold. Woo! Hot. The guy's got the same idea as me in the lift, so yeah, happy days. Very nice man, charged me 50 cents to use the lift. Are they both working? Both working?
No, only working one.
Only one working, okay. Right, okay. So yeah, 50 cents. That is worth its weight in gold. Thank you so much. Wow, it's so hot. Here we go. Let's have a look at this. Oh, look at this for a view. Wow. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Look at that. Not quite sure I'm holding the camera straight because I'm just guessing. I can't see the screen because it's too sunny. But yeah, look at that. And it's a lovely windy day today, so this breeze is just stunning. Obviously they put guards there to stop people jumping off. Right, so where should we go? I'm heading back towards the centre. So this is more of a centre thing. Now, I do apologise if the camera works a bit wobblier now. The gimbal has just give up the ghost. So, what should I buy? I need a new gimbal. I think it's just the weight of the phone. It's one of these bigger phones, you know, the googly ones. I think they weigh a lot. And it's either, oh, that breeze, beautiful. It's either the gimbal's got hot and the motors just don't like it to be too hot, or it's just a crap gimbal. I'm not quite sure which. Anyway, it's a load of garbage. I'm going to buy a new one this week. I'm going to be on, I think I said it on the previous video. Whew, I'm going to be on Amazon Prime Week or whatever it is. Probably buy myself a nice DJI one. I was thinking about 70 quid. Just stopped off at an amazing little, I don't know what you call it, little bunch of shops all together. Purely local and just the odd tourist. And it was just all locals having tapas. And then 2 minutes later, all the shops shut. Everyone went home. And there were just 2 bars that were left open. And all the locals were there with the little dogs. Amazing. So there's loads of little places like this, I suppose. You want to get yourself some knickknacks and t-shirts. So hot. Right, I'm winging it now. I've no idea where I'm going. I can't see the back of the phone screen because it's too sunny. I might be recording, I might not. Thai massage. Oh, this place looks rocking. Just gonna cross over so I'm not in everyone's face. Oh, look at this place. Absolutely rammed. And now I'm recognising the pattern on the street here, so fingers crossed I'm heading back in the right direction to the train station. But it's been a different walk because I got to use the elevator that I didn't realise existed. I thought my knees were going to give way. And this is super clever. This protecting everyone from the sun. And all the shops are kicking out loads of aircon, so it's like really nice here. I need to get myself a fridge magnet from Torremolinos before I go. So I think I'm going to go down to either Bella Medina or Fuengirola. Don't think I'll have time to do both. Last time I was in Bella Medina, went to the Sea Life Centre. That was a really good day, actually, enjoyed that. It's the first time I touched a ray. All the rays came up and they let you feed them. That was pretty cool. Torremolinos. Right, what shall I get? What I'll do is I'll get one of these. I don't want a pop one because they keep falling off the fridge. I want a metal one with some strong magnets at the back. Now these are all pot, aren't they? What's that got? Torremolinos, big magnet. I'm going to get that one. Tacky as hell, absolutely love it. Okay, I'll be pausing the video while I buy. Yay, so that's the exchange rate. In July, I've got my fridge magnet sorted, so happy days, I've got my fridge magnet done. That street just there is back to the exit of where I got the, the train earlier. So I'm just going to have a little mooch up this place. You can see the time now, 3:44. I need to be back at the airport for about, I don't know, 9 o'clock, I think, something like that. 8:30. So I'm going to head over, I think, to the next resort down, maybe Bella Medina. I've just done a take and shot it the wrong way around. So I'm not quite sure whether I'm repeating myself, what I've just said or not. I've just shot the same thing twice now. I'm going to check out another resort. I always had an impression this place was, I don't know, just Torremolinos, like tacky, or just not up to par with a really good tourist destination. But I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Look, it's really nice. They've done this centre really well. I do like it. They've thought about it. It attracts all sorts. The hotels I've videoed earlier, so I'm going to stick everything in the playlist. So if you want to check out the other videos I've done walking around to the big hotels, is it a Rui or Ryu Hotel, whichever. That was, what you call it, family orientated, 100%. Went to the one next door, that was purely family orientated. So I've done a couple of hotel reviews around here. Not the kind of place that I'd stop, just full of kids in it. You know what I mean? When I say kids, I mean young children making too much noise. I'm too old for that nonsense. On a nice, quiet, relaxing tone. But if you've got kids, it's an absolute. The two hotels I went to were absolutely bang on. Had absolutely everything. Couldn't complain. Yeah, again, it's all sorted. You got the canopies going on. I come to these places now, and my hometown is Manchester. Now I know this is a tourist resort, but I just look at my hometown and in the UK, and it just makes me sad. It really does. I think, other than a few places in the UK, which have become absolute tourist traps, and you get absolutely fleeced for every single penny. Can't get a decent hotel for less than what? 200 a night? 275 in Manchester maybe? Unless you're staying in a box room somewhere. Or well out of town, miles away. So yeah, and you come to places like this and you get a beautiful centre. Look how clean this place is. I mean, Manchester is just full of people protesting. You've got riots going on. You've got the police everywhere, police sirens going on. It's just an absolute disaster. Whereas you come here, yeah, again, it's a tourist resort, but it's clean. Why can't my home city be clean? It's well presented. Why can't Manchester be well presented? It looks nice. Why can't Manchester look nice? So I'm down to Newquay next week. Well, not next week, in a couple of days. So I'll give you some feedback, and I'll do a couple of videos down there in Newquay where I'm working. I'm shooting a wedding down there. But you come here, sit in the sun, you get yourself drinks that are nearly half the price of the UK. You get food that's twice as good as the UK, for at least half the price. For what you pay to go for a few pint of Witherspoons and get a cheap steak or a cheap burger, you can have a proper slap-up meal here with a few beers and a nice wine, some fresh bread, nice salad, and go home happy. I'm moaning now, I know. I shouldn't. But I'm just highlighting the fact that why should England be so naff and crap compared to this? That's why everyone leaves England to come on holiday. There we go. Spin around. That's chill. Yeah, there's definitely something fundamentally broken with the UK. England is broken, as they say. You know, the flight here, I actually live. I can walk it to the airport from my house to Manchester in about 35 minutes if I wanted to. And the taxi from the airport this morning was more expensive than the flight here with Ryanair. And it's July. Just get your head around that. That either means England is so overpriced it's ridiculous, or the common working man in England now has been absolutely fleeced to the nth degree. The rich don't mind because they've got loads of money. But everyone else is working for a living, who's looking at the pennies, you know, because the bills are so expensive now. When your taxi to the airport is more than your flight, somewhat is fundamentally broken. That's my political rant over. Leave comments down below. I get rather passionate sometimes. I've only had one beer as well. But I'm getting fed up to the back teeth of how it is in the UK at the moment, especially like my job. I'm a photographer. I'm going to rant on a bit more. I'm a photographer, so I'm getting pressure because I'm an events type of, you know, business. Pressure from the people who can't afford to have a proper party or wedding anymore, saying, so I'm getting screwed on price because they're thinking, well, I've got to have to economise because I can't actually afford to book a service like a photographer now. So we'll just do without. So the people at the bottom of the economy, what I mean by the bottom of the economy, the luxury side of the economy, let's say, where necessities don't matter, like my particular thing, like a photographer or a videographer, people will just forego, do without, and then they're putting pressure on everybody else, like my gardener. Horrendous. In 18 months, he's gone from £15 to cut my grass to 25. What kind of percentage increase is that? So I've just said I can't afford it, mate. I said I'm being pushed on price, and you're virtually doubling your price. You know, well, 50%, let's say, at least, anyway. You go get a loaf of bread, some coffee, tea, sugar, milk. Get the essentials in. You haven't even got a meal yet, and you're blowing 100 quid in your shopping. It's just insane. Anyway, that's my rant over. Right, I need to find where this train stop is. I'm going to have to cut this video short and ask someone. Right, if you like me rambling, if you like these kind of videos, if you want to see more of this nonsense, me walking around nice places, why don't you give me a thumbs up? That costs now. Shows YouTube that you like the video. If you subscribe, you'll see more of this. YouTube love that. It helps really promote my channel. It's growing slowly. I'm on around about 8,000 subscribers now, which is absolutely fantastic. Subscribing is completely free, so just click it. And if you know anyone who's coming around here and you think this video would be handy, why don't you just share it? Right. Appreciate you watching, especially all this way through, and I'll catch you on the next one.